I am so excited, as I said, to be here today. Today, we're going to have a little bit of video marketing magic. No spells, just strategy. So, before we get started, I want to just share a compilation of a few sort of trick videos I did. And the purpose for me showing you this is to say that I didn't know how to do any of this stuff until I learned. So, I'm going to teach you some easy video today, video editing, and you will be able to learn it as well. So here we go. Here's a little peek.
How do I look? How do I look? Woke up this morning. It's a brighter day.
Okay, so again, just a peek at what you can think about for the future, not today, but down the road, because a lot of these things aren't as hard as you think. So today, my goal is to help you shift your focus, to start thinking like a creator so that you will see stories everywhere you look. And it makes creating content so much easier. I'm going to show you how to keep recording cool and uncomplicated. You don't need a big studio or fancy equipment. I certainly don't have that. And I'm going to share some simple on and off camera strategies. So if you don't want to be on camera, you can still create great videos. But if you want to be, that's even better in my book. So today we're going to talk about the creator lifesaver, which is B-roll footage. And what is B-roll footage? It is moments from your everyday life. I'm going to show you a couple examples, but it might be you working at your desk or your pet. Here's an example on the slide, someone taking a video of their cat. Pets are golden. And all you have to do is to pop some text overlay over your clip, add a little music, or throw them in templates, and you're done. So I'm going to show you a couple examples. So here's the first one. And this is obviously me watching my husband grill. Okay, so that was me. Saw my husband go outside grilling in the rain, thought it was funny, relatable. As you can see, it's gotten a lot of engagement. I just threw on the Mission Impossible music because it was just coming to theaters at the time. Okay, here's another quick one.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Take a day, drain me.
Okay, video. Our girl Emma laying on the sofa. As I said, their videos get a lot, sometimes more engagement than mine. Little text overlay and a trending sound. And you can find trending sounds, videos, etc. on TikTok, on Instagram, if you just look for them. And I just want to mention, you can also throw these video clips into templates. You probably all know that Canva has them. You can find it on the desktop or on the mobile. And CapCut, which is my favorite, you just log in and you find the template button on the bottom and you can just scroll through. They have a lot of really fun things that you can use. Videos are also just an image if you want to. Instagram, not too long ago, just starting having templates as well. To get to those, you just click on the plus button like you're about to add content, scroll over to Reels, which is on the bottom, and you'll see templates on the top. You click on that button and you go into this magical world of templates. So again, no time, throw some video in a template and you're golden. All right, now we're going to get into the magic part. I promised you some magic, so I'm going to show you 3 editing techniques. And I'm going to walk you through them, showing you visuals, but you'll have the recording so you can watch again and see exactly how it works, because it's too short of a time to actually teach you on video. So 1 is going to add visual interest, and 2 are going to give your videos some style and pizzazz. Okay, this is the first one. If you've been wanting to create videos that feel simple, doable, and really look good too, I've got something for you. I created a Okay, so you could see the video scrolling behind me as I'm talking. So if you're explaining something, talking about your website, a service, could be so many things, or you could just put an image. This is the way that you can do that. And this is how it looks in CapCut. You record, obviously, both videos. the one that's going to be the background, and the one of you talking. And you put the first one on the main track in CapCut, and you upload the second one as an overlay. And if you look here, you can see that this picture is in front of the background. And all you need to do is to go in there and with your fingers, just pinch that video of you talking, the overlay, and move it wherever you want on the screen. And that way, it's an easy way to just add some more interest if you're doing any kind of explainer, kind of like we do with the desktop, using our desktop, but on your phone. Okay, this is a bit of the magic part. Somebody palms the camera and ends up someplace else, like this. Okay, very simple transition to make you instantly someplace else. This is so incredibly easy. You take your first video at the end of whatever you're saying, you palm the camera lens. Then on the other side, obviously, palm the camera lens and then do whatever you're doing, talking. And then all you need to do is line them up on the same track and just line up the palms. And that way you are magically someplace else. Now, again, the key is to do the palm on both sides and do it whenever you think about it. I made a video. I was out having lunch with one of my girlfriends, took out my phone, sat there, cheered my glass of wine to my phone, and palmed my hand. And there I was, an instant I could use that anytime. So it's about collecting moments that you can use for this type of thing. You just need to have a little bit of planning in mind. Now, the last one, and this looks hard, but it's also really not. Okay, so there's me talking to me. And you can do this by creating two videos and then going into, again, I'm using CapCut, but the principles are the same. Okay, so what you need to do when you're recording your videos is you record them on either side of an imaginary line. And that's the key. You don't cross the line. So I recorded, I'm standing on one side of our fireplace and I'm doing my little dance and I pause and wait for the other me to come in and say what she's going to say. And then I give my response and you just plan it that way. And once you have both your videos, it's just a matter of uploading one on the main track, uploading the second one as an overlay, just like we did with the first example. And then you scroll on the bottom to mask. And mask is the magic. You click on that and then you choose horizontal. And then you'll see this little sort of the arrows that shows you it's working. And you'll see a line just like this going across the video. And all you need to do is move it with your fingers until it's working for you. Now, it can take a couple of tries. It usually takes me a couple of tries, but it's really not that difficult. And you have the instructions on the bottom with all the visuals from CapCut. Now, I just want to share also to shoot with simplicity. As I say, I don't have a big studio or expensive equipment. All you really need is your smartphone. If you're going to buy one thing, I recommend a wireless lavalier because it really will give you better sound on your videos. Now, this newer is something that's come out recently. I have it. I've tried it. It's less than $40. Okay. The SmallRig tripod is another one. It's less than $40. Very flexible. You can use it desktop. It telescopes. And then what I have now is the Hollyland Lark. Now, the Hollyland Lark is kind of the top of the line for lavaliers, but if you're just starting, you don't want to spend $140 on a lavalier. My philosophy is to buy inexpensive and move up. I hear the little beeper going, so let me just finish this up. I just want to share one thing with you. If you are uncomfortable on camera, try this. Record a 1 to 2 minute video every single day for 14 days. At the end of 14 days, review the videos and you will see a difference because video becomes just something you do, not something you're afraid of. So that's it. You don't need magic, just a little mindset shift and some B-roll. It's not about tools, it's about looking at it through a different lens. So that's it for me.